What is going on, gents? It's RPM here, coming at you with another episode of Hockey Mask Time. Now, before I get started, let us bow our heads and recite the HMT motto, shall we? A man can only take so much disrespect before he finally decides today's the day. Gentlemen, we have a man that made it crystal clear why he took matters into his own hands, why he put the mask on. Now, this article was published on the 14th of June and then updated on the 15th of June. Quote unquote, this is what happens when you cheat. Man says as he admits to offlining a woman and shooting a man at Whitehall Township Park, police say. Like I said, he made it crystal clear what drove him to putting on the mask. Now, let me just go ahead and say this right here. Woo! An Allentown man admitted to offlining a woman and injuring a man during a shooting Tuesday evening at West Katsasquia Park in Whitehall Township, according to police. Rami Abula, 41, was arraigned Wednesday morning on charges that he fatally shot Patricia White, 35, and a man at the park at 2301 Pine Street. He is charged with termination, attempted termination, and 2 counts of aggravated assault, all of which are felonies. Abula was sent to Lehigh County Jail without bail. Whitehall Township Police were sent to the park at about 6:50 p.m. for a report of a shooting. When officers arrived, they found White and a man both suffering from gunshot wounds. They were taken to Lehigh Valley Hospital, Cedar Crest, where White was pronounced deleted at about 7:25 p.m. The man received treatment for injuries to his chest and arm, according to police. Oh, I'm going to talk about why guys need to properly vet women when I'm done with this article. About 25 minutes later, Abula called 911 and told them his wife and a man were at the park and that he shot both of them, police said. Abula told 911 he wanted to be picked up by police at his East Hamilton Street home in Allenton, court documents state. When Abula was arrested at his home, he said, quote unquote, that's what happens when you cheat, police said. Once again, making it crystal clear why he took matters into his own hands. 3 children were in the home and they were not harmed. Investigators found a semi-automatic firearm in a room in the home. Abula told 911 the gun he used was in the home, police said. A gray Toyota Camry was parked in front of the home. Police said witnesses saw a vehicle like that leave the park around the time of the shooting. Abula was White's ex-husband, according to a WFMZ report. No. I am not believing that, because if they were truly divorced, they would have made sure to put that in this article. I don't think so. I truly do not believe that. Far too many women love to sit back and say, oh, we're divorced. Okay, gentlemen, you need to start properly vetting these women. It's 2023. There is no way that you should be getting caught up with married women in this day and age. You gotta let the big head take over and properly vet these women nowadays. Far too many women are out here playing this dangerous game with men that they don't know. And men, you need to stop falling for it. You cannot be so horny, so thirsty that you're going to say, well, you know what? I'm just going to go along with it. At least I'm getting some pussy. Until that husband shows up and decides to put some hot ones into you. Far too many men have met their end by not vetting these women. Anyway, let's get to that scorecard, shall we? For location, went down in a park. Gotta give that a 5. Method of execution. They said semi-automatic firearm, so of course we're gonna go with the problem-solving pistol and give that a 5 as well. Psychological impact. I'm gonna give this initially a 15. However, since the guy appears to have survived, I'm going to up it to a 20 because now this guy for the rest of his life is going to be looking over his shoulder. Why? Because he decided not to properly vet a woman. He ended up finding out that was still married at the time, and he almost paid with his life. So yeah, psychological impact, I'm giving that a 20. And for the brutality factor, I'm going to give this one a 15 because, once again, 2 people, multiple gunshots, yeah. But he made sure his intended target was offline. So for the brutality factor, I'm going to give him a 15 on that one. So Rami, Rampage Abula gets a score of 45. Gentlemen, let me reiterate this. Far too many men are so thirsty that they refuse to vet the woman that they're with. Then, all of a sudden, you realize all too late that this woman is cheating on her husband. Then, when he catches up to you, it's like, oh my God, I didn't know. It's too late at that point. It is far too late. But, like I said, we live in a time where everybody can be found out through digital means. You mean to tell me you were so thirsty, you were so horny that you didn't properly have the wherewithal to say, you know what? Let me find out what your true relationship status is. Gentlemen, you have to stop believing these lies that these women tell you. Oh, we're already divorced. Oh, this, oh, that. Okay, if you're divorced or legally separated, I need to see paperwork. I want to see paperwork. And if she's not willing to provide said paperwork, guess what? Get out of there. Well, I've rambled on long enough. Read the short article, if you will. Let me know what you guys think. I mean, this guy made it crystal clear why he did what he did. Even though the papers are saying that they were already divorced, nah, I don't believe that. I do not believe that because they do not provide details about said divorce. And for you married women out there who think that you're still going to be able to cheat, to monkey branch, to have side dudes, especially in this day and age, understand this. The power you think you have in that situation is going out. Feminism and the idea that your husband is not going to take care of business when he finds out, that's going out right along with it. Trust and believe, ladies. Far too many of you are playing a dangerous game. And far too many of you men are going to end up being the casualty of said game. It is what it is. That's all I got to say for this one. RPM I am out.
Murder on my mind, yeah. Losing all my hope, yeah. I'ma do the crime, yeah. Fuck the red or blue, I'ma take the black pill, yeah. Fuck the red or blue, I'ma take the black pill.